Hold on. Where's my filter button?
They arrive at Les Halles Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants, all bustle from place to place.
Prince Juan said he met a flower girl here. Saijin. I think he said her name was? There's a swarm of flowers over there. You think that's her? I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she's the murderer herself. She'd probably act with tact and finesse. Dear Lord, that spooked you? Oh, what just because the audio changed that you might be having sound problems, or was it extra loud? It shouldn't be any louder. It should just kind of give it that tinny, old-timey voice sound effect. Okay, yeah. The tinniness was intended. Don't worry. Your earphones, your headphones are fine. I'm simply doing a bit. I considered leaving it on for the whole thing, but I feel like I don't know how it would affect the character of throwing silly voices. So I figured I would do it just for like intermediary narration title card stuff. Oh, thank you for the headpats. Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady. We would like a word. Tact, Sparrows, and tact. We've been over this. Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? Yes, I'd like to purchase a rose from my lady. I'm afraid I'm out of roses. I sold my last one weeks ago. Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. It's a beautiful flower from a fair maiden. Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby and has said dumb things ever since. Damn, Falcon. Hey. Let me introduce myself. I'm JJ Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Saijin? That's right. Catherine Marie Saijin. I suppose you're here to ask about the royal assassination attempt? How did you know? I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me. The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? Business is slow. Please, ask away. Mademoiselle, you mentioned you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to? The person who bought the rose. I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox. Sounds like our Juan. Met him around a week ago on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the usual little things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. And he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial. To be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty. Oh? Why is that? Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling. I understand, mademoiselle. If you remember anything specific, please don't hesitate to get in contact with us. Did you want anything else? Where do you get your flowers from, if I may ask? Normally, I gather them from the wild. Last week, I found these chrysanthemums in the city limits. It's the same place I discovered this monk shoot. Since it's still winter, I have to buy a lot of my flowers from merchants who travel to the Travel to the Italy? Right, okay, Dreki. Travel to Italy and the Netherlands. That's how I acquired the rose. What can you tell us about this particular merchant? Not a lot, monsieur. He's just an old man who passes through Paris a few times a year, selling his goods and wares. Love to travel to the Italy. Yeah, I know. Man, I've only been to Italy, but man, I can only imagine if I could ever go to the Italy. I hear it's the place that the Italians come from. I see. No chance of him being a super secret assassin? No, monsieur. Did you want to ask anything else?
That's all. Thank you for your time, mademoiselle.
Hold on, monsieur. Before you leave, are you sure you don't want to buy some flowers? I'll even cut you a deal. Only 10 francs for this assortment of chrysanthemums and monk shoots.
10 francs for flowers? A little steep.
Steep? Monsieur, I challenge you to find cheaper flowers in January.
Well, you are in some debt, and I do have 10 francs. I'll take a bunch. They can brighten up the office.
Thank you very much, monsieur. Here you go.
I don't claim to be a flower expert or anything, but chrysanthemums and monk shots are a weird choice.
Suppose it is a bit strange, isn't it? The other flower sellers stick to popular, dull flowers like tulips and roses. But I like these particular flowers. They're a little rebellious.
I'm sorry, the flowers are rebellious?
They stick it out and manage to bloom in the middle of January. Flowers fought nature. They overcame unsurmountable odds. Quite an amazing thing to see.
Think I get it.
You don't need to humor me. I'm rambling, aren't I?
Not at all. It's been a pleasant discussion. Have a good day, mademoiselle. The Italians include Mario and Luigi. Exactly!
And you, messieurs.
Well, time to get some food. Let's go to the Chocolat Emporium. Luigi? Everyone loves that guy for some reason. Yeah, I remember seeing a pretty funny video short that was just like, speaking of Nintendo, oh wow, we're seeing a lot of traction. All that Bowsette stuff has finally died down, and we're starting to see a big uptick in people talking about Luigi. Oh, really? Well, what for? Actually, maybe we should go back to the Bowsette. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Lander Hale's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolate shop in all of Paris. I'm Lander Hagelsklak, founder and owner of this establishment. I'm JJ Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur. Oh, lawyers. They're fancy. We'll say, I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but, well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. Funny story. You see, when I was a young boy, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney.
Falcon, you have to help me.
What is it?
It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop.
For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson.
Oh, I'm rambling, aren't I? So, you messieurs here to buy some chocolate?
Yes! No. We're here on business, monsieur.
Business?
First things first. We believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct?
Oh, yes. It's indeed the trademarked Hagelslag wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagelslag chocolate. It was certainly bought from this very establishment.
Very good. With that established, there's something else we wish to ask, Monsieur Hagelslag. Who bought this piece of chocolate? Oh, hey, Vroonix! Bring in a late barrel of milk kegs. That's good. We just got through a whole bunch of it already from Blanc's original batch. So speaking of awesome people, you know, not to shout, the last is not the least, because Runax over here, sick nasty chimera, really love their little character design. They have a lot of cool beans, do a lot of great art, get down with a lot of hilarious shenanigans over at their location. So I pressed a button. Now all you have to do is press a button to give them a follow and check them out when they go live. Dreki's like, no, you're cool. I'm the streamer. I get to shout out people. I get to say all y'all are the cool ones, and you can't stop me. This is my domain. barely have any idea what's happening. I'm just assuming and letting my autism fill in the rest. honestly, that works just fine. Nah, Runax, you see, I may not be an artiste very much, but I am a techno wizard, is what I claim, but actually I did get got in the past because someone did do that to me, and I've been here for about 10 minutes, and I say, no, you're cool. Well, you know what? No, you're cool. Because your time is valuable, and I always appreciate any time you decide to spend here with me. Because all I do is do some shenanigans, and I appreciate it. Oh, the Uno reverse card. Wait, I have my own Uno reverse, though. Get right to running, pepperoni. Ain't nothing you can do to stop me. Where was I? Oh, right. The chocolate. The delicious chocolate. The chocolate we found that allegedly was purchased by the king. That chocolate. Is that a rivulet? Technically, yes, it is a rivulet, but it's because it's ivy cones and they have the rivulet model. Another pretty cool person. But wait, there's more. Can you tell us who bought this chocolate? What was contained within the wrapper, Monsieur Hailslack?
I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, although that is a factor, you understand, but I possibly couldn't know that.
I thought elephants never forget.
My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. Hundreds of people who could have possibly bought this particular item.
So your memory is good, but you need further information. If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you? Welcome to the ziggurat, Jade Zombie. I hope you enjoy your time here. I have more to go. No! There's too many Uno reverse! I suck at Uno! I always lose! a whole of rivulet gremlins and then one here, actually hold on, I might have. Oh, I did remove the. Oh shit, I didn't upload it to BTTV, did I? I need to fix that. So I upload all my emotes to BTTV, so anyone in channel should be able to use any of my emotes. Which is also good because there's a lot of emotes I can't fit nowadays. And one of the animated ones I recently swapped out for my pathetic emote was a rivulet emote that I made. Actually, one of the few emotes that I made myself because I was trying to make a Rain World emote for each of the characters and then I got distracted and haven't continued yet. Better TV, boom, emote dashboard. Upload emote, Dreki Rivnum, and then I need to find it. Art, me, pixels. There it is. I made it. And uploading and uploading and uploading and uploading, processing information. Don't forget Yuan, and we cannot forget Juan. There we go. Hey, I gotta refresh, don't I? There we go. Wait. Oh, it's not gonna. I would have to refresh the chat widget. Ain't nobody got time for that. I say, knowing I have a button specifically to refresh all my chat widgets. Obviously I had to go with it's based off whenever I was playing Rivulet. I slid into a wall and just fucking launched myself up into space and it freaked me out. Gourmand elephant. No, see See, gourmand, everyone says gourmand is fat. No, all of that is pure muscle, all right? Gourmand is like those actual strongman competition things, you know, where they're like the barrel-chested people, like not like the weird, grotesque, biological machinations and dehydrated people that are bodybuilders, like actual strong persons. He's like a hippo. Exactly. Gourmand is more like a hippo. We actually had a hippo on the jury in the last act. I wonder if the next act is going to have different jurors. We'll have to see.
Oh, yes, I can probably do, monsieur.
Let me think. Who to ask about? Have you ever served Juan Quierdo, the Prince of Spain?
Prince of Spain? No, monsieur.
Oh, that's good to hear. Clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend.
I did once serve a princess from Mali, if that's any help. You see, I met this girl while hiking through the Himalayas.
Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about? Oh, do we not have... Oh, Major Hal. Oh, okay, so they are in here. Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard by the name of Major Howell?
No, monsieur.
Are you sure?
Yes, monsieur. I've served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory.
What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead? Not necessarily. This means that Major Howell didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. Still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we want to find. I see.
I did once serve a high-ranking officer of the British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe, if you want to hear that story.
No, I don't want to hear that story. Let me think. Who else could it be? A mouse? Have you ever served a tiny mouse named Mousy?
No, Mounser. Mice terrify me. Mrs., I am growing tired of these endless inquiries. Perhaps you should come back another day.
You know, Falcon, it's possible we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet. Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind. Might have a point, Sparrowson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Hagelschlack. We'll return when our investigation has progressed a little.
Anytime, messieurs.
Get Pilgored? I don't know who Pilgor is. That's... Oh, I guess we should... go here. Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking. Not here to drink, Sparrow Son, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information. If we wish to learn more about Prince Juan, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions. Oh, that's pretty good thinking. Oh, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon? Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Craniel. That is good to hear, hon. Will it be the usual? No. I'm back to investigative work today. Gotta keep sharp. We wanted to know if you've seen the Prince of Spain around here recently. The Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hon, but this isn't exactly the classiest pub in Paris. I'm lucky to serve the occasional bourgeoisie. You can forget about seeing members of royalty. That's a pity. Maybe I should ask some of your patrons. Feel free!
The old regulars, Rufus and Paul, are playing cards in the attic, same as always. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. And if you rattled enough cages, you'll find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know.
Thank you, madame. Let's see, where to start? Duck raid? Holy shit, wow, it's fucking, birds are bringing all the people to the yard. It's a party over here. Welcome on by. Hello, Wobble Fowl. I hope you've been well. Playing some, Epic of Mickey. Interesting. If you're coming over here from Wobble Fowls and you're just too busy watching them game their brains out, I'll make it easy for you to fix that problem of making sure you're following them. And if you came in on the raid, I am Dreki Ormer, Draconic Serpent, Faultless Draken, or simply Worm on the internet. And we are playing Aviary Attorney, a bird practicing law, bird law, if you will. Wobble, if you got a raid and run that's no scale off my tail, I hope you take care, my good friend. But at the very least, I implore you to stand up, wiggle it out, leave a piss, take a water, maybe do it all at the same time. Don't do it all at the same time. You'll just make a mess. Well, I mean, if you're a duck and you're in the water, I guess you could do it at the same time. It'd still be kind of weird. Maybe like piss, swim a little bit later, and then drink your water. I don't know. But back to birding it up at law. We're gonna go to the card room this time. Come on, Paul, just one more game, says Jacques Snore. Absolutely not. Well, it's hurting enough as it is. Please, I'll even let you deal this time. As there's no, Rufus. I'm skint. Want to play cards? You'll have to ask someone else. Fine. That's that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Snore? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm surprised an Auk runs a pub. Remember seeing this game when it first came out? Loved its entirely public domain art. Really? I didn't know that. That is pretty interesting. Yeah, it's by the same person who made Small Saga. So the humor is on point. Absolutely delightful writing. It's been a pretty good hoot so far. Absolutely. Deal me in, monsieur. Very well then. Know how to play? Of course. I've been playing for years. Yeah, right. Get cocky, Falcon. Very good. I shall be the dealer. We'll bet 5 francs per game. Here we go. Go for 21. Yikes. We're going to stand on 16. Fuck. Both illustrations and music are sourced from the 1800s? Interesting. Yep, deal me in. I haven't won a single game of blackjack. This is bull monkey. I'm gonna hit and bust. Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round? I'm done. Maybe another day, monsieur. Understand. Feel free to come back anytime. Fontaine. There I was, in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I've been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar. Big, stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence. I readied my gun and carefully took aim. And then BAM! You shot it? No. It was the most peculiar thing. Boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot. Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Me and Nan went the same way. That's what I thought. I went to take a closer look. Noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth.
Ah, was it rabid?
Possible. But I don't think so. I remember reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. What's the deal with tainted meat?
Excuse me, monsieur?
Yes? Can I help you?
You say that beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details?
Further details? Not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid.
What do you think caused it?
Well, guess ate something bad. Saw some of that poisonous plant around. Wolfsbane, I think they call it. Really, I had no idea. A hunter, not a vet.
Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me, monsieur?
What is it?
I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Quierdo around here? He's Spanish royalty. Foxy fellow, spanky hat, calls everyone senor.
Doesn't sound familiar. Recall see anyone like that, Piero?
Ain't got a clue.
Sorry, messieurs. Barking up the wrong tree.
What can you tell us about the Spanish royal family?
We look like walking encyclopedias or something?
Afraid my compadre has a point. We'll talk about hunting. I'm your man. Spanish royalty? Sounds like a question can be answered at a library, monsieur, not a tavern.
Library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur. You ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's make a move. Exclamation point for a special cinematic. Les loops. Well, of course we gotta see the special optional cinematic. Dramatic voice, hold on. A storm is brewing, my brother. Word of the royal assassination attempt has spread. The proletariats grow confident. The bourgeoisie are cowering. Won't be long before we have rioting. And then a revolution. I'm sure that's nothing to worry about in 1800s France. A revolution? That couldn't be possible. Doesn't cost us any to visit R&M.
Ooh, customers.
Hello?
It's you two.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. See? R&M and R&M Mousy. Monsieur Renard Vulpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which cases to take on.
I see. Well, can we speak with Monsieur Vulpes?
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Vulpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England.
England?
But he's set to return in a week or two. Maybe he can come back then?
No good to us. Case will be over by then. Nothing to be done about it. Suppose we'll have to come back later. What if we go back to our own offices? Nothing. Can we talk to Juan again? Oh, that's the wrong place. Oh, we have a new place. A library. Duh, Dreki. Go to the new place.
Here for a little light reading, are we? Not quite, Sparrow son. Didn't eat poison pork? The other piece of advice: if we want to learn about a member of royalty, we should hit the library. Love your mother. Aw, thank you. All credit to the amazing artist and rigger, Sapphire, who did it. She does a lot of really great. She's done a bunch of aminal models for people's. I think she does really great art when it comes to like fine textures, like feathers, hair, and stuff like that. So I was really happy, and it turned out fantastically. It's a little hard to see how vibrant it is because like I have this filter on. Wait a minute, I probably should have done this when I had like a large number of new people. Just kind of done the oh right, I have a VTube studio thing on that's making me black and white, and then I do color correction. Normally I'm more vibrant and rainbowy, but it's just how things be. Character art was done by Gigi Grandville, French caricaturist who lived from 1803 to 1847. Did political cartoons, which seems fitting. Music was composed in France in the same era. Interesting. That is good to know. They're very well drawn and also animated pretty funly. Ah! I have been pelted. Oh, that makes sense. Say, Falcon, I've been meaning to ask, since we're in a library and all, are you a classic literature fan, or do you prefer more modern works? I enjoy modern works. I like modern novels. Have you read The Three Musketeers yet? There's heaps of romance, intrigue, and action. You'd love it, Sparrow son. Don't patronize me, Falcon. Of course I've read The Three Musketeers. Despite its contrived narrative turns, I enjoyed the novel's scathing critique of our current socio-political climate. Wow. That's quite an insightful review. Wait a minute. You just memorized that single sentence to sound well read, didn't you? Maybe. Fucking called him out. Welcome to the Ziggurat, Greycon. I hope you enjoy your time here. Knighton? Is that a donkey librarian? Would you, messieurs, mind lowering your voices? I can hear you squawking from the other side of the building. My apologies, monsieur. We'll keep it down. Wait, you're a librarian, aren't you? An astute observation. Yes, monsieur, as the only quiet person in the library, I am most assuredly the librarian. Nathan, exactly, yeah. This game has a lot of puns, a lot of really good wordplay. Well, now that we have your attention, my friend wants to ask you something. I do? Oh, right, I do. Can you tell us about Can you tell us about the Spanish monarchy? You seem like a scholarly, well-read individual. I'm sure you're up to date on geopolitical news and all the like. I don't need your praise. Spit out whatever imbecilic question is in the back of your throat. Well, we understand the Spanish throne is currently under dispute. Can you give us a brief rundown on who the contenders are? What a trivial question. Even an elementary child can name the immediate heirs of every throne in Europe. Yeah, but for the sake of children who slipped through that class, can you refresh our memories? Very well. Pay attention, because I'm not repeating myself. The current reigning monarch of Spain is Queen Regnant Isabella II, of the House of Bourbon, daughter of King Ferdinand VII. Upon her death, the crown would likely fall to her husband, King Consort Francis, Duke of Cadiz. Though it's certainly possible that an immediate family member could stake a claim. However, the Queen's position is currently being disputed by the Carlists, headed by the Count of Montemerlin. I hope that answers your question. You catch all that, Sparrow, son? Not a word. Monsieur, we're actually interested in Prince Juan Quierdo of Spain. I don't think I heard that name in your explanation. Prince Juan Quierdo? Is that what you said? Monsieur, I think you've been misinformed. There's no current Prince of Spain. Not even sure Quierdo is a real name. Certainly no line in any Spanish monarchy.
How strange. What does this mean, Falcon? Well, one thing's for sure. Our client is not the Prince of Spain. Maybe he's a delusional lunatic. Perhaps he's involving us in some sort of con. We don't have long before the trial, but it may be in our best interest to confront Prince Juan directly and get some answers.
Right. Are you two quite done chit-chatting?
What can you tell us about Don Quixote? I brought this book from a friend. What can you tell us about it?
Don Quixote of La Mancha? It's a classic. Everybody's read it.
Yeah, everybody. But for those who haven't.
I'm not going to sit here and summarize a great work of literature for two imbeciles who are too lazy to read.
Nor would I expect you to, monsieur. What can you tell us about the physical book itself?
This particular book didn't come from any library, if that's what you're asking. See? No library stamp or card. I assume it was acquired from a bookshop. A French bookshop, if the French translation and publishing information wasn't a giveaway.
I see. Thank you.
You have any other questions, or can I get back to work?
Don't worry, monsieur. I think we're all done here. Thank you for your time.
I bid you a good day.
Time to confront, quote-unquote, Prince Juan. Oh, wait. Wrong place. I went to the courthouse and not, the prison.
You again? Visiting hours are over. Come back later.
I have no time for your quibbling, monsieur. Stand aside.
You can't talk to me like that.
I most certainly can. We have reason to believe that you are housing a suspect under false pretenses. That is in direct violation of statutes 204 Bravo and 488 Charlie of the French Criminal Code of Justice. Failure to comply with our request may result in you, yes, you, monsieur, being held directly responsible for any consequential legal action.
All right. I need to break out the legalese on me. I'll go open the cell.
Wow, Falcon, how'd you memorize those criminal codes? Memorize? Come on, Sparrow-san. Learn how to bluff.
Senor Falcon, it is good to see you again. I have some good news about my case, I hope.
Listen, Juan. In order to maximize our chances of a successful trial, I need to know every bit of information. Can't work with half-truths. You tell me one thing and the prosecution's evidence tells me another, and we're both in trouble.
I am afraid I don't quite follow, senor.
You want me to spell it out? I know that you're not the Prince of Spain. And I know your name is not Jan Cuerdo.
Where is this coming from? I assure you, senor, that I am who I claim to be.
If you want your trial to be a farce, then you don't need my help. Come on, Sparrow-san. We're leaving.
Wait.
Calm yourself, Monsieur Falcon.
I will reveal all.
Did you just say Monsieur? What happened to your Spanish accent? No, it's more fun if I do Spanishy things with him, though.
Your suspicions are well placed. Jan Cuerdo is not my real name, and I am not a Spanish prince. This was just a persona I concocted for the purposes of getting arrested.
Why would you want to get arrested?
You're putting me in a different position, monsieur. If I tell you the full story, I would putting someone else in danger. How about this? I will tell you a story.
I like stories.
There was a girl, a mademoiselle who was in a great deal of debt.
Everyone has debt these days, monsieur.
Indeed. But this particular mademoiselle was indebted to a very powerful man, and that man wished to collect. The mademoiselle had no means of paying, so the man offered her a deal. Murder this man, and I will forget what you are owed. Refuse, and I will reap what I am owed from your parents. With no alternative options, the mademoiselle accepted. But another man, a gallant knight, with foolish, archaic notions of chivalry, heard the mademoiselle's story.
The knight knew that murder was inevitable, but he saw a way to take the fall of the mademoiselle's place. You understand what I am saying, monsieur?
I understand, monsieur. To be honest, it wasn't the subtlest of allegories.
Storytelling was never my strong suit, but I'm glad you are seeing things from my perspective. Hopefully that sheds some light on the situation.
If I may ask, monsieur, why did you not go to the police for the information you had?
The police are not always an option. What is a man to do when the justice system itself is the problem?
What to do indeed. I'll let you know when I figure that out, monsieur.
Dwell on it. Perhaps we should talk about something else in the meantime.
What's your real name?
What is in a name? It is just an empty label, a vapid reflection of who we really are. Today, I'm young Ricardo, the Prince of Spain. Tomorrow, I may be Bruno Rare, a pauper living under the bridge of the Seine. But that doesn't change who I am or what I do.
Didn't really answer my question.
No, I suppose it didn't. But you're a smart bird, Monsieur Falcon. I suspect you already know my real name.
You're Renard Vulpes, private investigator.
Very astute. And you are Monsieur Falcon, private defense attorney. But that wasn't always your name, was it, Monsieur Falcon? Just like me, you know how to adopt a new persona on a whim.
You changed your name, Falcon? I didn't know that. This isn't about me. Juan, Reynard, Monsieur. We're trying to uncover the truth here.
Of course. So what truth is it that you are attempting to uncover, Monsieur Falcon?
What truths indeed? Really? I don't feel like we learned very much.
Oh, Monsieur Falcon, before I forget, could you find Mousy and ask him whether the birds have successfully flown south for the winter?
Whether the birds have flown south? What is that, some kind of code?
Something like that. But rest assured, Monsieur, that this does directly pertain to the case.
Well, if we have time, I'll make sure to let Mousy know. Oh, Jacob, I have bats. Let's make a move, Sparrow son. Trial day is approaching.
Right.
Damn, and I did lose a day. Ooh. Can I go to R&M Associates? Oh. It's gonna force me to go to the trial, isn't it? Damn. That's what I get for losing my day going to the Chocolat Emporium ahead of time. Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grande Instance. Are you feeling well, Falcon? Actually, I think we might have a handle on this case. All the pieces are coming together nicely. Awesome. Let's demolish that pompous prosecutor with a wall of evidence.
Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see.
Bringing the truth to light, you say?
An admirable goal.
No more jousting at imaginary giants. All of you, cease your yammering. Door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon.
We will. Are we ready? We're ready. JJ.
Severin.
Nervous? Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. Let's call Mr. Cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom is nervous. Oh, cool your feathers, Falcon. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade. I thought this trial would be the perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial has even started... You pompous-tailed posture perfect.
Order, order. Let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Falcon? What is it? Is it me, or does the primary judge look hairier today?
A different judge than the one who resided over Dame Catalina's trial, you doofus.
Oh, still, it's a little strange, isn't it?
Not really. There's dozens of judges in Paris alone. Well, it makes sense we see different ones on different cases. Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he?
Judge Maxine has gone on a temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs. Rest assured, assessors, prosecutor, defense, and members of the jury, I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get this show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Guerdo, who stands accused of murdering Major Howl and conspiring to murder the king himself. Roll call.
The defense is present and ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Good. Very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy.
Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together.
So we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to the stand.
Welcome to Ziggurat, Xander. I hope you enjoy your time here. And before we get into the actual, case battle back and forthy thing, I need to piss like a racehorse. So we're gonna take a quick break. If you've been sitting here for a while, this is an opportunity for you to stand up, piss, grab some water, grab some snacks, do whatever, maybe do some stretches, slay a demon or two, maybe summon a demon. I don't know. There's some of those demons they're pretty good comrades. Your voice acting is very good. Aw, thank you. I like doing fun voices. That's a good opportunity. And then this has been a pretty dang good game for throwing them.